Yes, folks, I got in the back of me my faithful limousine. Oh, have you noticed I have the cold weather hat on? We got her purring there. Could put Noel's coffee on top there and wouldn't spill a drop. She's just purring like a kitten. We did a few things. We cleaned the mass airflow, put a new air filter in there. The big thing, we didn't change those spark plug wires. They were all good. We checked the fire for being in the right firing order. Everything was good there. So we changed all the spark plugs, all 8 of them. We cleaned that valve right there. PVC, I think, valve right there. Clean the throttle body with some throttle body cleaner, and that's it. Just buttoned her all up, and we're gonna talk about something here. Hang on, I'll turn this off if you'll permit. Hey, if you'll permit me, I'll just turn it off. We're gonna go back in time a bit. Well, a few, more than a few, maybe. Hang on, I'll put yous on here so you don't fall. There, that'll be better, eh? Oops, you're not low enough. There. Yeah, yesteryear. See, the mass airflow sensor, very important to use the right cleaner. Don't be using this stuff here, because you'll muff it up, and then you'll be knowing how much mass airflow sensor costs. It's not cheap. Okay, yesteryear, when you were, like, it just happens that my truck needed, see, I don't do what they call tune-ups unless there's something wrong. I don't go looking for trouble, eh? I remember one of my friends, okay, we're not going back 10 years now, eh? He had the newer version of vehicle, and oh, geez, I just had a look at this. This all new supplies, eh, that I have to put in stock. Yeah. Yeah. He'd bring his car in, and truck, had 2 vehicles. Every autumn, he'd bring him in, and he'd want, what would they call that? A tune-up. He didn't have, we used to do tune-ups, okay, in yesteryear. The cars had a distributor with points in it. We checked the points, the dwell angle, do the spark plugs, everything. It wasn't computerized, and everything was a lot normal carbureted carburetor, and you'd last a year, and then if you wanted to go through winter without any problems, you'd have to make a tune-up in autumn so that your car would be right on top, because the batteries, to start with, the batteries didn't have too much extra, especially like one of the worst ones was Chrysler, because they had a gear reduction on their starter, so the starter wouldn't turn the motor too fast, eh? So they'd be hard to start. The Chrysler was. General Motors was always a better one. Anyways, Yeah, he'd get the tune-up ace. I said, what are you doing? I says, cars don't need tune-ups anymore. I says, you're good for 100,000 kilometers with a set of spark plugs. I says, the wires never fail. There's silicone wires. I says, the rotor, the rotor inside the distributor cap, one of the things that carbon builds up, and you start to arc and spark a little bit, and you'll detect it on like in the way it runs, and that was partially what was wrong with my truck, and I was misfiring on a few spark plugs were missing here and there. But anyways, it's just and he'd bring his vehicles in. Don't tell him that. He'd bring his vehicles in. My God, what's wrong with this, I'm not the way I used to be, Well, the guy ain't the way he used to be. Anyways, and he'd bring it in, I said, you know what happens when you bring your car in and you tell them to tune it up? You know who they tune up? They tune you up. It's just like asking for trouble. You don't do that. You get it fixed when it needs to be fixed, or you fix it yourself. But you don't bring your car in. Anyways, I don't want to be schooling nobody, but if you're up to date with today's cars, you don't need a winter tune-up. Your car should be good to go. If it's running right, don't fix it. That's my motto. You can do whatever you want. But I'm just saying that because my truck needed help, and I fixed it. But you don't. Anyways, I don't want to repeat myself in here, but there's a lot of yesteryear, we used to tune-ups, Everybody was stuck on winter tune-ups, and that was, in the latter years, they'd ding you for, you could go close to, they'd do everything, even, if they'd have to add like a little bit of Prestone in the antifreeze in the rad, they'd put that in, fill it to the top. You know what happens? The first thing that heats up, it throws it out because it can't take it. That's just the level it is, But they'd add, and then they add just a little bit, but they charge you for the gallon. Everything. Change the wires, change the rotor, the distributor cap. They'd probably change if you let them, they'd probably change the points even if you don't have none. But anyways, cars today, they run forever. You're good for, well, see this vehicle here, it's been, since the last tune-up, it's been 5-6 years and maybe more. Time flies, Anyways, that's my story for today. Don't get tuned up at the same time you get your vehicle tuned up. You when it's running good, just leave it alone, and then you get tuned up when things are going bad. That's it. Okay, folks, that's it for this one. As you can see, winter will soon be upon us, in the cold weather. I see my snowblower there, just sitting there, just waiting for the snow. I greased it up. Yeah, it's all greased up, ready to go. Yeah. Anyways, we'll get snow for sure. It's not if, it's when. Okay, folks, that's it. Give me a thumbs up if you care to. Be kind with your comments, but comments are welcome. I try to give non-generic answers. And as usual, we'll see you in the next one.